everyone. Yvonne Mooney here. I am just coming back from the garage from picking up my car. It has been fixed. I dropped it off yesterday, and we left from Duluth for an appointment there, and my mom and my son are riding home in my son's car while I am driving home in my own car. So it was a wonderful day. Everything went well as planned and very successful, a very happy day. We get to see Duluth for the very first time. We saw the hills, the stones, some other buildings, like the way we were looking at them, it looks like they were just hanging at the side of the hill. And we were just being scared, and I was like, it better not be that the children are living in some of these houses, because if they're not fenced, kids can easily fall. Even adults, if they're not careful, they can easily fall. And I drove when we were going there, and when we got into the city of Duluth, you know, the roads were so narrow, and I was just clinging onto the steering, and I'm like, oh my God. And then some of the roads, the way they're constructed, I think it's because of the hilliness of the terrain. And so sometimes you get confused. You don't know whether you're on the left lane, the right lane, or which lane. So, but I took my time, and we got there safely. The only part is that what we went for, it took a little bit longer, but to me it was okay. And my mom, but you know, to these young men, youths, they think that it was taking a whole lot of time. And so my son waited and started texting me outside, texting me from outside. But finally we were done, and then we stopped at the grandma's restaurant. We ate some delicious food, and it was a very good service there. That's a good place to go. A little bit expensive, but I think once in a while it's okay to treat ourselves to restaurants like that, especially when they have good food. So it was a wonderful day, and I am grateful to the Lord for making this day a successful day, and for my mom's documents to move forward, because she really want to go home so bad and take care of the other family there, the grandchildren and the other children at home. So we went. Everything went well, and I'm hoping that you guys had a good day too with whatever you were doing. Everything went well. So I always say, you know, do something little every day, even if it means taking a piece of paper and a pen, just writing down certain things that come your way. Like as we were driving, I was the one driving, and a lot of things came to my mind, and what I did was I asked my son to turn on my mom's WhatsApp on my mom's phone. So then he held it down for me, the recording button, and I recorded the things that they were coming to my mind, because I couldn't write. And at one point he gets tired. He said, "Mom, how long is this going to continue?" I said, "As long as things keep flashing into my mind, I would like them to be recorded, because if I was in a position to write, I would rather write them down." So but he helped me, but then pretty soon we were distracted by the terrain of Duluth. We were amazed with the hills and the stones and everything, and some of the buildings there, especially the federal buildings, they were very good buildings, nice, beautiful, solid. So, and everybody that we met, we were treated in a very nice way. And we stopped at Walmart too. We wanted to buy some salt for our driveway, and I also wanted to get some pins for my hair. And I met with this very beautiful lady. She welcomed me with a smile without even knowing me. She works at Walmart, and I kind of carried out a little chat with her about the environment. The environment was a friendly, kind, hospital one, and she said, "Yep, that she's been there for long. She hasn't gotten any problem yet." And that kind of gave me some confidence, because because I always thought about, and I'm still thinking about buying a vacation home up north. So we exchange information, and definitely I am going to extend the opportunity of unpassive to her. I will extend it to her because a lot of people, everyone, not only because they are good, because sometimes when you even extend a warm heart with somebody that is not doing well in terms of their character, that changes things around a lot. Because sometimes we don't know why people are the way they are sometimes, and it is not up to us to judge them. It is just up to us to do good things and love them and extend a hand of giving or caring to them. So yeah, we talked a lot. We called my brother Wasman home in Cameroon because he traveled home for the burial of one of our mothers, Abbot Christina Angwa, who passed, and they traveled overnight last night and they arrived in Bangui safely. So a lot of good things happening today. Everything has been so wonderful, successful, happy, and I just thank God for this moment in my life, and I know that God is sending more great things my way, abundance. More great things are coming, because the life that I'm living now is the life that I had always wanted, but I never dreamt that it was going to be this big the way it is turning out to be big now. But I'm so grateful because the scripture says, to him or her that much has been given, much is required. I know that much is required of me, and I'm going to do what it takes to help, particularly the youths, with a focus on the young girls, because I'm going to use my unique story to educate, to inspire, to uplift, to empower families, youths, particularly the young girl, so that they can be bold to speak up and speak out and use their own unique story and resources at their disposal to thrive, build generational wealth while living a life of leadership and purpose. It's getting dark here, but it's been a beautiful day. I just thought I should leave this out here for you guys. So One Global Movement is a movement that is focused on building the hopes and dreams of others with a focus on the young woman, and to encourage young women to get into the IT world, to get into those careers and fields that were before considered as being meant only for the men, because from time immemorial the position of the woman has been deemed only in the kitchen. They were relegated to the background. They were deemed as childbearers, homemakers, and cooks, and all those things that has to do with the home. But nowadays, now that the world is changing, especially in terms of technology, I think it's a great thing that these young women begin to initiate themselves into these fields. And sometimes they might not have the means to do that, but that is why some of us, One Global Movement, partnering with AI Global Network, and we are Wow Women Movement. We're partnering together to make sure that we help all the youths with a focus on the young woman, to encourage them, to empower them, to uplift them, to get into these fields without being afraid, without being ashamed, without being relegated to the background. And sometimes it's not even a matter of relegating them to the background, because we have been grown to believe that certain careers are meant only for the men, engineering, IT, that the woman is not smart enough to do those things, but they are doing it now. They are doing it, things are changing, and a lot of young women are initiating themselves into this field. Me, for one, I am learning now, and I'm using the computer, doing my research and learning other things that I used to also think that those things were meant for the men. And so I'm learning those things now, and I'm getting them. It is fun, it is uplifting, it is great. So I just want to thank you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, Building Hopes and Dreams Global. So because we focus on building the hopes and dreams of others, and also through one global movement. And share and like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything, and encourage the youths, particularly the young girls, to join this movement so that we will begin to uplift them and direct them in the right path in life. And there's a whole lot coming, and we are grateful for OnPassive through our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara, who has given us this blessing, this platform for us to be able to build on the hopes and dreams that we've been carrying inside of us for a long, long time. And so I'm just grateful to him. I'm grateful to my grandmother who is watching me from heaven. She did a lot. She did a lot to help me to become the woman that I am today. I'm grateful to my mother. I'm grateful to my uncle, especially my uncle's wife, who left from London and came home and realized that I was being forced into marriage instead of sending me to school. She quickly went to London and told the uncle that the child that your cousin died and left behind is not going to school. So my uncle came and started educating me, and then my mom took over. That is a wonderful thing, and I'm really grateful to my uncle too. So a lot of people have come together to help educate me, the very good parents of the village. You know, everywhere I go, somebody is giving me a hand, one hand or the other, you know, and it is my responsibility to also build those bridges for others to cross. And by the grace of God, with good health and clarity of mind, that is what I am going to do. So thank you guys so much. This video is going to be so dark. It's I think it's 7 something or almost 8 p.m. So thank you guys for watching, and just keep checking and watching. A lot of good stuff is coming up. We just started. Next Sunday it's going to be the 8th episode of One Global Movement. If it is Sunday, it is fun time. It is an encouraging and uplifting time with One Global Movement. So I will always leave you with this: stay focused, stay encouraged,